Hi everyone, this is the walkthrough of the Guardian and Cryptic crossword from today, the 23rd of May. We'll start with one down. Cosmic light initially alters forms. So light initially is L and then alters, and then you form that together for a word that means cosmic, and it's going to be stellar. So that's our starter. And then we can do two down. Pooped, nothing out then. So if you pooped, if you're tired, you could say, oh, I'm all in. So if nothing's out, it's all in, isn't it? So that's two down. And we'll go to 13 across. Growth of intellect in Essex. Well, in Essex, there's a town called Braintree, and suppose a growth is a tree, couldn't it, of some sort, and intellect a brain tree would be. So that's quite a nice clue. Mere hints about unusual instruments. I think that's going to be theremin, which is one of the instrument that makes funny noises, isn't it? And then we can go to 7 down. Whiffy as a goose may be. Well, what do geese do? They honk. So if it's something's honking, it's probably stinking, maybe a bit whiffy. One across, leather, fake, I say, so sham is a fake. I say, so sham, if you say it, that's going to be a type of leather, chamois. And then might, if we go to 23 and 20 down, might, exhibitionist, so might is power, and exhibitionist in this case is somebody who shows things, a shower, but actually the two together is going to be a power shower. Something you'd stand naked underneath, perhaps. Get rid of 20 there as well. Okay. Germany's sound leader in Angela's is 23. So 23 was power. Angela's leader is A, going in another word for power, which in this case, with the ending H, it's going to be umph. And put an A in, you get umpar, which is a German sound and umpire band. Really quite tricky clues, isn't it? Always is. This hen wouldn't want to be turning her friends out. So turning her friends out. It's an anagram, this, of her friends out. And then what, if you were a hen or a chicken, what you wouldn't want to be is southern fried. So we can put that in. Again, really quite tough, these ones from this setter. Makes sense as might exhibits in gallery collection. That's going to be hangs together. If something hangs together, it makes sense, yeah, and you hang pictures in a gallery. 26, bear in river on end. I thought this might be a bear like a polar bear or something, but it's not. A purpose might be the end, and the river is the yaw in this case, and it means to endure, to bear, to last, and the test of time or whatever. Good grades, Paul. So Paul's the setter, so that's I. Was always, and good is going to be well. Are you good? Are you well? Always unable is going to be, in this case, well, I never did, which means a phrase meaning who would have thought. 18 down, every other one blocked off. Yeah, I think this is going to be an enormous area, and it's every other one blocked off, so it's like alternate letters, but it doesn't actually stack up. It's going to be Eurasia, I think. It's going to be EURAS, but then there's no sort of missing one for the I there, but I'm pretty sure it is going to be Eurasia for an enormous area of land. Eagle, for example, hit. So if you hit something, a rap, and a rocky peak is a tor, together a raptor, which is, birds of prey are raptors. An eagle would be an example of one of those. Effect, suddenly. So a war is a sustained campaign, and a shove is a strong push which goes in. and you wash over, something washes over you, it suddenly affects you. Scent, style, in rows I gathered. So like a style could be a do, can't it? A hairdo or a hairstyle. And then an anagram of rose eye, and I think it's going to be odorize. As if you scent something, I suppose that would be another. But again, it's classic Paul. It's really obscure. Not very nice, really. 24 across. Dark. This actually is going to be dark, and then I thought it was going to be a type of snake or something, but it's not. It's snake. If something snakes, it winds its path. It snakes, and then Lady of the Night is going to be owlless, like a female owl, as if that's even a word. And the whole thing together is windowless, which I suppose you could say is going to give you darkness, unless you've got a light on inside, of course. Around the middle of farm, so the middle of farm is AR, and then muck could be goo, and then encountered is found. So this, I think, is going to be goof around. Very American. I don't like that, really. Again, I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with these crosswords of Paul's. Loose women clue de trop. Now, I think this. Don't look at the brackets here because it's an anagram. Loose means an anagram of women clue, and the word that I think that can fit is unwelcome. De trop. I think that might be a term that means something's unwelcome, not something that I use every day. And I think descent of celestial body, twinkling before dawn, the body that's going down probably would be the moon. Moon set, it fits. So I think it's going to be that. Obviously, sometimes you do see the moon in the day, so not a very tight clue, is it? But, this is what we're used to now. Bird, 22, out, so 22 was raptor, and out means it's an anagram. So it's going to be parrot, which is a type of bird. And yeah, look at these letters here. This is going to be an anagram of topic male, and I think the boobs means it's an anagram. And the word that I think it's going to be Ptolemaic. Ptolemy was an astronomer. Is that an adjective that describes astronomical? Maybe. Tenuous. Authorised reference is normally the OED. Covering talk that's come up, so a 3-letter word for talk going the other way. So it could be gas, but that wouldn't fit, could it? Or say. But if you say yak and you put that up in OED, you get okayed, which means authorised. So I think that's what that's going to be. And again, similarly, I'm just looking at 3 down. The only thing that I can think that would fit here is actually mugshot. And if you assaults, you mugs somebody, something's exciting, it's hot, so you stick them together. Something you would find on your police record is a mugshot, which just leaves us with secure, 50, picnic. So if something's a picnic, it's dead easy. You could say it's a cinch. And if it's at 50, is L in Roman numerals, and if the picnic's hampering in that, it's sort of hemming it in so that the L's going to be inside. So if you secure a deal, let's say you could say you clinch a deal, and there we have it. It's done, but very tough. So well done if you got anywhere with that. Really, it's just doesn't make you feel very good, does it? But we got there, so we should feel good, I guess. Okay.